Alright, gonna start cooking the chicken here. I use bacon fat instead of oil. Let that get nice and hot. I use chicken thighs, usually when I make my stir fry. I think they cook up the best with something like that. You chop it up into little pieces and all the bacon fat is melted. Now we have all our chicken here. Just chuck it all in. Cooks it up really nicely. It just doesn't take too long to make. But with chicken, you want to cook it all the way. Gotta be cooked fully. Don't want to make anybody sick, you know? A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Not a lot, just a little bit. A dash. So this is going to take a few minutes, so I'll be back when it's done. Stay tuned. Alright, chicken's pretty much done. It's all cooked up. So I'm going to put that aside for now. This stuff falls out. Now I'm going to start grilling the onions, get them sauteed up. Turn that up back up a little bit. A little bit of salt and pepper as well with that. And there's another kind of secret ingredient I add in a little bit. I gotta get them nice and caramelized. Gotta get them sweating. After that, I'll be doing everything else, the peppers and the carrots and a little bit of celery, and I'll be cooking up the rice as well, because I'm making rice with it. Let's see here. Find what I need. Nope. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna cook up for a bit. Get it sweating. That's the chicken there. It looks yummy already. Grab some, a little bit of corn oil that I have left. I usually cook with corn oil, sometimes olive oil. Once the onions are soft enough, I'll take them out and put everything else in, all the stuff that takes longer, and then I'll get that going, then I'll mix everything together. Yeah, it's on 7, that's good. Cheers. Alright, looking good. Alright, there for this. Nope, not gonna work. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna hold the camera, and a little bit of butter in there as well. And then after a minute here, I will add my secret ingredient. Yeah, I gotta figure out how cooking with one-handed while recording. Eventually I'll figure it out and get a proper way, but it's holding the camera with my right hand and doing the cooking with my left. Alright, so one of the secret ingredients I add is brown sugar. Brown sugar. Not a whole lot, just see. It's kind of hard doing it with one-handed. There you go. Dump a little bit in. Not a whole lot, that's good. And you kind of mix it in, and that helps with the caramelization of the onion. It counteracts the bitterness of the onion. Once it all cooks in, once it gets all soft and I got a little blurry there for some reason. Now this will cook up for a few minutes. I'm going to do the rest of the prep on the veggies and all that, so I will be back. Alright, next, get the carrots on the plate. I only have one frying pan, so I gotta do them all in the same pan. These take the longest. After these are almost done, I will throw the mushrooms in with this, and then I'll throw the onions and the chicken in with everything, and then get it all mixed in. This is gonna take a while. Like everything, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Get this cooking for about probably 5 to 10 minutes, I'd say. Make sure the carrots are close to done. And then I'll throw everything else in, and it'll mix all together. Turn the temp up a little bit. The red and yellow pepper will add some nice color to the dish. There's the chicken and the sauteed / caramelized onions. They will be added to everything once it's almost done. I don't want to overcook the onion, so mushrooms don't take very long, so they'll go in a bit. Wanted to get the chicken done first, and the onion, let them rest. Then I will add everything else together, and then I will get the rice going later. But it's looking good so far. So yeah, that'll These have done in a bit, so I will be back when I add everything together. See how it looks when everything's thrown together and mixed in, and yep, stay tuned. Alright, so I added some celery and some mushrooms to the carrots and peppers. I'm going to add some, a little bit of Worcester. I can't say Worcestershire. A little bit of that, a little bit of soy sauce. I can always add more later, so I just don't add too much. Now I'm going to add the onions and the chickens back in. Leave the onions going in. And the chicken. I love cooking with chicken thighs. It's so much better to cook with. Now kind of mix it all together. Let it cook up a little bit more. Coming together pretty nicely. So chicken, onions, carrots, celery, red and yellow peppers, mushrooms, some Worcester, a little bit of soy sauce, salt and pepper. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Where is it? Okay, I lost it. It's around somewhere. So it's starting to look pretty good. After this is done, then I'll get the rice going. I also add a little more brown sugar to this mixture once it's all put together. Kind of hard to do one-handed. Just kind of sprinkle a little bit on. Oh, maybe a little too much. But it's okay. It'll be enough. A little bit of brown sugar and kind of mix it in. Normally I use honey. I'll add a little bit of honey to this, but I don't have honey right now. It'll just add a little sweetness and counteract everything else. And I mix it in. Probably cook it for another 5 or 10 minutes. And then once this is done, I'll set this aside and get the rice going. Rice doesn't take very long. I think that looks pretty good so far. So, okay, I will be back when everything's done. Stay tuned again. Thanks guys for watching. Alright, getting the rice going. Just about boiling. Shouldn't take too much longer. Then I will combine everything with the mixture, which is resting comfortably over there. We'll be back when the rice is done. Alright, rice is pretty much done. Just turn the oven off. There's the mixture again. Now I'll be making a couple plates for me and the honey. And I'll be taking one last video to end the video as the final product. Stay tuned. There's the final product, rice with the delicious mixture on top. Thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next video, whatever I decide to make. Well, that's the video. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed what I made today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it. That would be much appreciated.